With that, we will bring Brian Claypool into this as they're looking at these documents. Brian, we were speaking earlier about what the point of this trial is. And as you say, the scope has expanded enormously to go back essentially over their entire relationship. But it really goes back to whether or not she defamed him by saying that she had experienced an abusive relationship and not naming him in that article that she wrote. But based on the People magazine cover and all the rest of it, it was just assumed, and I think it's a pretty fair assumption, that she was referring to him. Do you think that's a fair enough assumption to start with?
Yeah, it is. I mean, but what's really happening here, Martha, is character assassination 101. Like you said, Johnny Depp's strategy has now expanded because Amber Heard's lawyers didn't object to a lot of this. You just saw testimony that was startling to me, that Johnny Depp's kids didn't want to be around Amber Heard. Are you kidding me? How does that come into evidence? That should have nothing to do with this case. But what Depp has done on his testimony, and his lawyers have done brilliantly, is they have assassinated Amber Heard's character. One quick piece of evidence, Martha, that could be profound for this jury. Remember when he said earlier about Amber Heard said, "Oh, you broke my nose." Remember that? Like he was hugging her to stop a fight and his head bumped into her nose. He went to the trash can, got a piece of tissue, and then he says, "That's nail polish?" If a jury believes that, that proves that she lied about that, and that Depp's lawyers will then argue she's capable of lying, and she did lie about the alleged domestic abuse. So this Heard's lawyers, they're going to have to come out, and they are going to have to assassinate Johnny Depp's character, portray him as a drug addict, and at the end of the day, the corroborating evidence is going to decide this case. Text messages, eyewitnesses,
we got to leave it there. Brian Claypool,
crucial.
Thank you very much. The credibility at stake here in this trial. We'll be back with more.